Hey there, BNI Maine. Niels Mank, your Executive Director. So what does leadership mean to you? I've had to think about that a lot recently. Like, what did leadership mean to me through all the years of my leadership roles in BNI? Well, at the beginning, I just thought it was a title, like a lot of people thought. It's just, I'm vice president. Okay. I run the meeting when the president's not here. I handle the back end work. Like, that's it. But what does it really mean? Like, what does that role come with? What does that mean to other members? I can tell you that as I worked my way through BNI got to realize that leadership wasn't just a title and wasn't just for people on the leadership team. Anybody can be a leader. Anybody can have an impact on somebody else's life. I had members of the DNA team that helped me work with my one-to-one form. They led me through making my one-to-one form more effective for me. Great leadership. And it wasn't their role to do that with me. Their role was to help a different chapter, but they stepped up and helped me with that. So when you think of leadership, now is leadership transition season. October 1st is brand new leadership teams come in. Sometimes that means the same president is still continuing on. Sometimes a new president's coming in. Sometimes the same visitor hosts are staying on. Sometimes there's new ones. So there's a lot of changes within the chapters and new teams coming on board. We just celebrated last week our leadership appreciation cruise for last year's exiting leadership team. An amazing year for BNI growth and for member growth because some leaders really stepped up and helped other members. It was a powerful night. The best of the best, the people out there that really take networking seriously, mingling on a cruise, getting to know each other, people in the same professions connecting. Like it was a very powerful night. I can't wait for next year for the new leadership team. But it got me thinking this week is leadership transition. What do you feel like leadership is to you? If you're coming into a leadership role, what does that mean to you? It's more than just a title. Okay, leadership team members are looked up to. They're the people that build trust faster. They get more referrals because of that increased trust. I can tell you right now that the presidents of my chapters that I've been in, I looked up to them because they ran a great meeting. They were there to help all of us. They were making it possible for us to have a great experience every week at our meeting by running an amazing meeting. That created more trust and easier to pass referrals to them. Now, caveat that, what about the people that just took a position because, sure, I'll do that, but didn't take it on very seriously? That had the opposite effect. That can actually lower trust in you because if you're not taking your leadership role seriously, how do you take the referrals I'm passing you? So leadership can have amazing benefits, but also can have that side you have to be careful of. How serious do you take your leadership role? Do you want to be the very best of your role? Do you want to do the very best for your members? Do you want to help lead your chapter six to success this year? Or do you want to just hold the title and not the work that goes along with it? So this week, those are the things I want you to think about. If you're in a leadership role, do it to the very best of your ability. Get the benefits that come along with that. Get the increased trust, get the increased exposure and people seeing you. Make sure you're taking advantage of that. And if you're not in a leadership role, doesn't mean you can't be a leader in your chapter. It doesn't mean you can't help other members. It doesn't mean you can't meet with new members when they come in and give them assistance and help and guidance. Anybody can be a leader. A title is just that. It's a title. It's something on a name tag. The actual action is something that's more beneficial. So whatever we can do to add to our leadership and add to helping others grow their businesses is very reciprocal. It's going to come back to you in the end. So that's my tip this week. Really think about leadership. If you're jumping into a leadership role and you think, what is this? Besides the title, what am I really expected to do? We've all gone through online training. We've all done our Elevate training. We've all seen the different people that have done great in the role. But if you have questions, please reach out. I'd be happy to do a one-to-one with you and give you my best tips, tricks, and advice on how to excel at your role and get more referrals, get more trust, build that relationship. Make sure this year on leadership that you are elevating yourself and getting all the benefits that come along with that and that you're supporting your fellow members. That's the success I want for you. So please reach out. Everybody have a great week. Please thank your leadership team that is retiring this week and thank your new leadership team for stepping up. BNI couldn't be BNI without them. Your chapter wouldn't be your chapter without them. So everybody had a great week. Thank you so much for watching and happy networking.